Hello, this is Eli, your boy, Paradox. This is a random video. I was thinking about this in the middle of the night last night, so I woke up now. I've just woke up now, and I'm trying to make the video. And I was talking about it yesterday too, but besides the fact, what the video is about is resilience and cultivating self-discipline. So I don't really have the video thought out, but just my thoughts on resilience is that in life, there's a lot of hard things that happen. Life is struggle, and a lot of people think of the struggle in a sense that they will say that they don't want the struggle or that the struggle doesn't have a purpose and shit. But throughout me and my life as I've grown, what I've seen is that one of the things I actually appreciate the most is the struggle. Because if you look at life as a duality, there's the good and there's the bad, and then the good and the bad and the bad and the good. And to me, that's what the struggle is. It's the bad, but there's good in the bad always, Because if life was always just good, then life would be boring. And it's just kind of like how plants or flowers, they take sunlight and darkness to grow. It's the same with us, because if you never had anything difficult in your life, then you could never fail. And if you could never fail, then you could never grow. And also, just even beyond that, if you never got your heart broken, then when you had real love, you could never appreciate that. If you knew that you can never lose anybody, then you never appreciate the fact that you have them in your life. So things even as much as death and heartbreak and disease and hate and all these different things and envy, they actually do have a place in this world, because when in greed and this and that, because they all have their duality. It's kind of like a perspective thing, like I don't know, but to me that's beautiful. But back to the fact of resilience is being able to take that mindset with you, because whenever these hard things happen, it's being able to see that duality. To me, at least, that's how I see resilience, is being able to, you get your heart broke, you lose your job, everything seems fucking down. Like, you can tell yourself that this is just part of my story, because this is just even more of a reason why I want to come up, because in that duality, I've been on this spectrum, so now I want even more to be on this spectrum, It's hard to explain 100%, especially just off the top of my head. But I think inside of that, it's not something that you cultivate in one day. As been said before, there's been points where I've been so unresilient, or maybe you might not say that, because everybody's fighting different things at certain points, and at certain points demons are bigger and smaller. So I don't know how I'd say that, but at certain points, I want to get out of my bed for a week, and I'd be super depressed, and I'd just eat straight junk food, and I would just feel bad for myself and all this and this and that, and I'd hate life, and I'd think suicide and shit, But I don't know, just through that, I've cultivated, slowly, a resilience to where, I've pushed those thoughts away, or I've conquered those thoughts by seeing the different perspective to them, and that bringing myself peace or happiness and giving myself the ability to let go. But also just going to the gym or something, it gives me a lot of happiness, because when I go to the gym, I can push myself, and when I push myself even further than I could push myself the day before, it gives me a feeling of achievement, accomplishment, that I've really went further. I've done something that I've never done before. I've reached a new height. And it's a confidence that, I heard this in the Avatar or whatever. It's kind of what confidence is, I guess, or how you can cultivate confidence is when you have this cup, you do something, you fill up the cup, And once you have so much confidence in that thing, the cup is overflowing, then you go out and you do something else. And then that overflowing cup will leak down into that cup, and you'll have more confidence to try something else. Like in the things that you're not as confident in or something. Kind of like those little waterfalls where it goes like this and it goes down, it goes up or something. Oh no. But yeah, so resilience. I don't know if this is really even about that anymore, but yeah, that's what it really is. It's all around the subject, but it's something important to me. It's something that I want to continue to build. I'm doing calisthenics right now. I started doing it kind of like earlier, but I really started taking it serious actually yesterday. I'm working on being able to do whatever the hell this thing is. It's like, I can't think of the name. But I'm on my way working on how to do that right now. Or getting to that thing. Eventually, I want to, like, this sounds insane, but I want to be able to do push-up with my hands in the air, one finger each. And that's crazy, I know, obviously, but it's just because I think we should set goals for ourselves, just so, like, as we live life and everything, I think once you kind of finish the journey, that's when you're sad, you know, because there's nothing more to do. So you might as well set insane expectations for yourself, because that gives you a long journey. And just because it's far away doesn't matter, because every day you get closer, and that's what brings you happiness, and that's what gets you to work harder. It's like, it doesn't really matter to me if I ever make it there 100%. I just want something to chase. But yeah, I don't know what else to say 100%. I guess what I'll just say is work on doing something that's difficult, you know, and push yourself hard every day. Find satisfaction in that shit. See the duality that, like, even if your life is hard and shit, that's because there's so much more waiting for you in the good. And that because you went through this can make you a monster, man. And not like in a bad sense, like someone that's powerful, like someone that has been through some shit and knows what that shit's like, so that when you get on that other side, you're gonna have that resilience, man, because you've been through that shit. You've been through the hard shit. So when you get in a mindset where you can be happy, man, you're gonna be strong as fuck, man. And that's why I believe in you guys, because I know the ones that have been through the shit the most are the ones that, once they can get their lives back, man, are gonna be able to kill shit, man. And the ones that haven't, you guys are blessed too. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't had to go through that as much, so your mind's not as fucked up, bro. So, and you probably have different blessings in your life, or maybe your parents were rich, or this or this or that. Use those fucking blessings, man, and take yourself to heights and shit, and don't deteriorate, you know, never deteriorate. And whenever you can, give back. Always try to help people, man. That's what, to me, real happiness is. I love you guys, all of you, everybody watching, everybody that's not even watching, everybody on this whole planet, man. I wish the best for everybody. I hold no hate, I hold no resentment. Even if at certain points in my heart I do feel those feelings, I try as hard as I can to let them go. I hope that you guys can work every day to go further on that path, just like I am too. Because I'm telling you, when you hold on to these things, all it brings you is sadness, and all it brings you is discontentment. And I can't explain that at all, like in the words exactly as how it feels, but it's so freeing, man. It really is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys subscribe so that you can watch more. I really want to build this bigger. I want to build myself bigger. I want to just see where we can go, you know, like where this actually can take, where we can take this. I know I would talk about Project Is Possible. I've been dealing with a concussion, so even right now I'm not really even close to my main mind shit, because like I've been had sleep issues because of it. Felt like disoriented and stuff, like confused at certain points because of it. I could discuss later why I have it. It was some bullshit I had to deal with, man. Family matters, but I don't know, man. My boy just walked in the room, so I think I'm gonna end the video because I kind of lost my train of thought. But last thing,
as soon as I walked in, the energies shifted, the world kept turning. 9/11 kept, you know, it was an inside job, right? It was an inside job.
It really was. But all right, guys. Before we get too controversial, I'll leave you. So have a good day, and just I don't know. Peace.